Here we go. This is the most important match in Canada soccer. I know I said that last Sunday against South Africa, but now it's for real seas as we take on those pesky Moroccans. Can we get revenge for what happened 4 years ago as Morocco beat us 2-1 in the last group stage game, denying Canada a championship? Oh, wow. A World Cup win. Anyway, hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to a special live streaming for Canada to hopefully win this game and put up or shut up. And logically put, Canada's got to beat Morocco, because if they don't, then that's not good. But as long as Morocco beats Canada fair and square, then everything's fine. But as of right now, it's a little spooky. Everyone asks each other the biggest thing. This, of course, Canada went to the first round of 32 game, and now Canada's at the got to do the first round of 16 game. Of course, if I look at my source material, the complete history of the World Cup, and then of course me writing down all that stuff. So yeah, so I wrote down a lot of things. Wrote down the scores and all that, keeping notes. That's the notes I gotta keep and all that. So anyway, the Razzmatazz is working its magic in the FIFA World Cup. So of course Canada was the first round of 32 game. They beat South Africa 1-0 on a last-minute goal by Steven Eustáquio. And then Brazil took on Japan. So surprisingly, Brazil beat Japan 2-1, and it took stoppage time. Paraguay shocking Germany at Gillette Stadium in the Pele shootout. Morocco doing the same thing to Holland, taking them out in the Pele shootout in Guadalajara. Okay, South Africa was in Lincolnwood. Houston was Brazil, Japan. In Arlington or Dallas, Norway beat Ivory Coast 2-1. East Rutherford hosted France, crushing Sweden 3-0. Mexico City Azteca hosted Ecuador, and Mexico won 2-0. Atlanta, England beat Congo 2-1. That's the game I saw and nearly lost my mind about. And then in Seattle, Belgium took on Senegal. That great battle that saw Senegal 5 minutes away from winning a trip to the Sweet 16, but then screwing everything up. And Belgium won the game 3-2. Americans beat Bosnia and Santa Clara, but of course that's the famous red card for Balogun, and that was not a red card challenge. That should have been yellow, if anything. Spain took down Austria at Inglewood in Los Angeles 3-0. In Toronto, Portugal and Croatia had one of the best extra time battles of all time. Portugal did score to make it 2-1, and then 5 to 10 minutes later, Croatia had a chance to tie the game, and then they thought they tied the game, but then they freaking got knocked away because of a offside call. If the Croatian player hadn't touched the ball with the header, if it went straight to the Portuguese player, if it went off the Portuguese player, then it's fair game, and the Croatian could have scored. And then you got Switzerland beating Algeria in Vancouver. Of course, TSN has the live feed from Vancouver, where they have the Canadian stuff in it. So it's big and all that. I don't know if there are any Morocco fans. I think the Morocco fans are in front, aren't they? Yeah, I think so too. But nevertheless, it's okay. Canada, Morocco from Houston. Lovely Houston. Yeah, Switzerland beat Algeria. BC plays yesterday. Egypt shocked Australia in the penalty shootout. So, anyway. And then Argentina beat Cabo Verde, needing extra time to beat those Cinderellas. And Colombia yesterday only scored once against Ghana. So if we win this game, we get either Paraguay or France. Of course, with the way they're setting up 4 days of 2 round of 16 matches a day, and then those two daily winners will face each other. So it makes sense. Canada, if they beat Morocco, could potentially play France. I mean, Paraguay's a good team too, but my gut feeling says it's France because, it's Mbappe and co. That would be creepy. Tomorrow is Brazil versus Norway at 4 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock is Mexico England. So we could see a Brazil England or a Brazil Mexico quarterfinal. That's my guess. Monday is going to be the big game at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Portugal will play Spain, and then at 8 o'clock it's U.S. versus Belgium. So it can go either way. There's no clear cut matchup. And then on Tuesday, Argentina will play Egypt in Atlanta, and Switzerland, Colombia will be in Vancouver. This is Argentina's thing to lose. I think it'll be Argentina and Switzerland, by my guess. And then the quarterfinals start next Thursday. One on Thursday, one on Friday, two on Saturday. And then a couple days off until Tuesday when we get the semifinals starting. One in Dallas, one in Atlanta. And then Saturday, third place in Miami, and the championship game in East Rutherford at 3 Eastern time. So the two teams are coming out. Looks like Morocco's wearing white shorts. Yeah, that's right. Canada's wearing their all black outfit today and all that. So that's what they declared. This is one heck of a game right now. Canada and Morocco. Yeah, Morocco, I think, is just wearing white. Canada's wearing black. All that. So, of course, I have to keep the volume at a decent level that I can hear and that YouTube doesn't get ticked off about. And I've been pretty good at keeping that level. So, yeah. I know I could lose a couple hours of taping stuff because, in the daytime. And I am taping a lot of US 250 stuff. I think so. Yeah, the game ends at 3, hopefully. Yeah, I got OTP doubleheader to tape. I got tennis to deal with. I got a few other things. You'll see me stand for the anthems. I think we're first. Yep. Oh, no. Yep. Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see you rise the true north, strong and free. Far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Let's do it. Come on, boys, let's do it. I'm going to stand for the Moroccan anthem, too. Oh, they're bringing the razzmatazz in play with the fireworks now. Okay, whatever. Well, it's strange. You got one of the three co-hosts of 2026 facing one of the co-hosts for 2030 because the next World Cup is in Portugal and Spain and Morocco for that matter. But Spain's pretty much the center of it. Spain's going to get the more matches than Portugal and Morocco. So, yeah, and they're doing it across the Mediterranean. I was like, well, why is there World Cup games in Europe and one thing, and then Africa? But yeah, across the Mediterranean from Spain is Morocco. I have to learn my African geography and all that. But yeah, it's one hell of a matchup. And so Canada, Morocco from Houston indoors. It's not the Astrodome, it's the NRG Stadium. Of course, they have to call it Houston Stadium because you're not allowed to have corporate sponsorship, all that. You have to get rid of all those signs. So, yeah, one heck of a tall order for Canada. I mean, Morocco did get to the semifinals last year. Lost their place, but that's okay. I mean, they became the first African team in the semifinals in history. I mean, when you look at the near misses for Africa, Cameroon 1990, Ghana 2010, it's like, what the heck is going on? England referees, Michael Oliver is our match official. So yeah, I just got to pause that and send that message to Bill. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, I had some problems with the app yesterday. So yeah, send that to Bill. Because an English referee. Canada is 4-4-2. 4 at the back, 4 in the middle, 2 up front. Crepo is our goalie. Richard Laria, Luke the Forgeres, Moisey Bobito, and Alistair Johnston is our the backcourt. Ali Ahmed, the captain, Eustachio, Nico Seeger, and Tajon Buchanan are in the middle. Tiny Olazuari and Jonathan David are going to be up front. Saliba does have a yellow card, and Kone is injured. Alonso Davies and Schaffelberg are on the bench. Morocco 4-2-3-1. Bandu, Inet, Mazarari, Diop, Hal, and Hakimi, the captain, are the backfield. Illinois and Boyadi there with El Kanyas, Ono, Ahi, Braham, Diaz, and then Siberi up front. They have a decent backcourt too. So this is like one heck of a matchup. You see a lot of Canadian fans there and all that. And then you got the Moroccan fans too. Honestly, I think that more people in Houston would be cheering for Canada. No disrespect to Morocco, but I mean, I don't know if Houston really has a good Moroccan connection. Canada wearing their all blacks that they wore last time against South Africa. They look pretty cool and all that. I'm wearing white, of course. But like, I'm not going to invest in like 3 jerseys, all that for one team. So if Canada wins, this would be a great moment in history. So anyway. Yeah, they said Canada's never been in a top 15 team in the world. So that's just going to be the problem right here, right now. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, the England game is Sunday night, so I can stream, obviously, because I don't have to work Sunday. And it's at night, too. I don't work during the night. Yeah. What did it say? The first quarterfinals on Friday, right? Thursday. What did I say? Thursday, right? So, yeah. So, first quarterfinal would be Thursday at 4 o'clock at Foxborough. Friday at 3 o'clock would be the second one in Los Angeles, and then Saturday the two other ones. England would play on Saturday in Miami, but Bill will be happy because it's kind of in his backyard, if you will. So what happens? The trouble with the beat red of the shirts is that you don't know if they're Canadian supporters or Moroccan supporters. They both kind of use red prominently, if you will. So yeah, so Canada got to get something going here early. That's a push. That's a push. That's a push. Yeah, they're putting, yeah, Kreppel's the guy in net and not Borjan. Yeah. Yeah, I did a live ranking of the top 10 round of 32 games because there were 16. I did a top 10 on that. And what I found was I actually had to scramble for a 10th because there were only nine super good ones. And there were nine super good ones, and then I had to add France, Sweden for the heck of it. Yeah, that's a foul, unfortunately. And I thought Morocco had possession, meaning that they could play possession. Hmm. Yep. And I think booted it off the Moroccan to make sure that it's a corner kick. Yep. Yeah, mid club ultra. I say. Semi-calibrate. No. Better. Wow, I'm shocked. Why didn't he take it first touch? I would have taken it first touch on that ball. I said, yeah, I think he lost. I think he lost his possession or something. Yeah, the ball was too high. He kind of figured he was going to end up scaling it over the fence. I think that's what you do in this situation. So we'll see what ends up happening. Better? Oh, it's a corner for Canada. Yeah, I think if Jonathan David had touched that ball, he would have put it skyward. Yeah, it's like tough as nails. Oh, oh. Well, not a bad idea for Canada. Uh oh. Yeah, he was down on the pitch, and Canada, I think, was trying to get the attention. Oof. That was just an unfortunate collision with the two Canadians. Well, that's a pretty good idea if you're a goalkeeper, is to punch it away. Where's me being, well, me. This is what it is. Yeah, big win for Morocco over the Dutch in their round of 32 match to face us. Hmm. Careful. Right, that's true. Hmm. Up to 10 minutes of the game at 0-0. Oh, come on. You just bonked them. That's just pure stupid. Yeah. Oh my God, what's that? Not a bad idea. Attention, better be careful. And that was almost perfect. Not a bad idea. Oh, the foot. If it wasn't for the foot, that might have been in. Oh, that stop. That's like Martinez. No. It's close. Hemoglobin. Aw, boo. General Infantile is in the stands. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, Johnson up and oh, he botched it. It's not kill. Try something. Should have taken a shot, if anything. Because I mean, like, go for it. Anyway. Yeah, we're not being intimidated. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I mean, for Senegal in the African Cup of Nations finalists, they're talked about against Morocco. I mean, if Canada had, I mean, if Senegal hadn't walked off the field in protest, maybe they would have won the game. Would have been given the win. Hmm. Why are they doing the Viking clap? Oh, good eye, Crepo, good eye. I got projects to worry about today. Yeah, I was planning to do some USA 250 things. Do one per sport. Like I'll probably do 250. I get no for baseball. It'd be OTP. It would count because it's a double header. Yeah, that's true. Time travel tennis. Not really doing the American thing because I got tournaments going on. Golf, same thing. It's pretty much all American and all that for the British Open thing. Yeah, I've got some other things to thing. Um, yeah, Dice United already did. OTP, time travel, PC replay basketball. I could go Stars and Stripes, but I don't have anything from 1976. I don't think. Right? No, I don't. Wish I did. Tommy Fogels. I could do a U.S. I could do a U.S. battle and all that. I'll probably just do like those different things and then just have add some people or something. I don't know what I could do. Do a U.S. battle royal, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna call offside. So yeah, so OTP, I don't really time travel. PC replay basketball. I don't really have the red, white, and blue. If it was if I had 1976, that would be perfect. Right on the nose. I guess I could do like a red, white, and blue thing, but who's better? How much? Tommy Fogel wrestling. Yeah, 2nd and 10. I'm in the process of doing both NFL and college basketball. Above the rim basketball. Oh, not really for red, white, and blue. I kind of am doing a 1976 series in the first place. Yeah. Classic soccer. I'm thinking of doing every U.S. World Cup appearance and then just do something like that. Title belt. Oh yeah, boxing. Gotta do that. ASU golf. We kind of know. And PC replay baseball. I think I'll just leave out. So yeah, I got like 4 or 5 things I can think of doing. Another corner for Canada. Header. Oh, is that off a defender? Yeah. Oh, I wonder how it went off the defender, but they're not showing the replay because the ball's in play. Yes. Yeah. Ahmed. Well, let's see. Abita. Tejan. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Anyway, this is big. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're gonna go yellow on Morocco. 25. What was that for? Oh, he stomped on his foot. The Moroccan player. So that's a yellow for him. Halal. Getting a yellow card and a Moroccan down. We're getting close to the hydration break, actually. holding him. So no score in this game yet. I think Morocco does like the Viking clap. All that for their own good. Oh, they're gonna make a sub. Broncos making a sub. He's hurt. They're gonna take him out. I think it was not meant on purpose. So yeah, Sabari's out and Rahimi in, but Rahimi I think has done well for the Moroccan national team. So I wouldn't put it. Hey, Gretzky on the screen. Can't believe Wayne Gretzky's on TV. The great ones on TV. That's amazing. Gotta love that. It's Gretzky. Sakio. Too much towards the goalie. Too much air towards the goalie. Yeah, they're going to get towards the hydration break. Because usually every time we hit 22 or 23 minutes, we get into the hydration break. Basically, the Americans forcing games to be in 4 quarters and all that. It's like that wasn't fair, especially with Qatar and all that. Oh, there's a double hurt. Yeah, they're going to call a hydration break. I thought they were calling a hydration break. Yeah, they got to move the ball, that's for sure. Down the court. And anyway, pushed him. And yeah, hydration break. Well, Canada's got to do something. We hit the hydration break. It's on Fox. I know I could watch Fox, but it's on TSN. Canada, Morocco. Chicken sandwich. This is a snack. Joey Chestnut won the Nathan's Hot Dog contest. Of course it would be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah. Mickey Sudo. Second place is 50. And the Garrick thing. Tough game and all that, but this is what it is. And, well, nothing major has happened from my messages and all that. So it's just like a normal 4th of July normal day. That's for sure. So, yeah, I got to think about taping times and all that. So, let me think here. Shot! Oh, thank goodness for that stop, Crapo. That almost was in. Let's see. 15 minutes, 3:15. I'm thinking 3:15, second and 10, because that will be about 30 minutes. And then base. And then, yeah. I'm just trying to write down some stuff here. Second and 10 for college. For NFL, I'll do like a bicentennial NFL battle. Should be about half an hour. 4:45. We'll do OTP. The 4th of July Magic. And then 6 o'clock will be classic soccer. Oh, shoot. That's right. I want to watch French and Paraguay. Well, no. That'll work out. France and Paraguay starts at 5 o'clock. Yeah, I could always watch the second half. And yeah, I'm just writing down if everything goes according to plan. That's right. I gotta do that too. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think I got myself set up perfectly for my taping. But of course, those 2 soccer games might go to extra time, and that might ruin my momentum and all that. I know I should have thought of this 4th of July thing and taped it this morning too. Wow, I just didn't. No score. We're about half an hour into the game. 2:45 and a half stoppage time because injuries, goals, and a few other things, of course. And we have 30 minutes of extra time if we have to go that far. It'd be like overtime. Now you got to be nervous for Canada. I mean, like, this is our first time in the round of 16 in a World Cup. Morocco has been here a few times. So, see what ends up happening. Yeah. That's for sure. We'll see what happens. Kimi. A little confusing, don't you think? But yeah. So 0-0 Canada Morocco. 31 minutes in. Canada in group stage play, they actually tied Bosnia Herzegovina 1-1. They crushed Qatar 6-love, and then they were taken out by Switzerland, 2-1. That actually cost Canada a home game in the round of 32, and they had to go to Los Angeles last Sunday to start the round of 32, and then they beat South Africa. And then, of course, Morocco was in that group with Brazil, Scotland, and Haiti. They tied Brazil. They beat Scotland. They beat Haiti. Practically, them and Brazil were the class of the field, and Scotland beat Haiti for third place, but didn't get enough on it. I think if they had won by a few more goals against Haiti, they might have been safe. They would have had to crush Haiti, I think. Yeah, they would have had to crush Haiti and their win. Yeah. Huge. Well, Canada, they've got something to prove. So obviously, they're right in the Morocco end, and they're like pushing it. They're pushing the issue. I mean, Morocco, I don't think they even saw this coming, which is like the big thing. But yeah, you got bonked. But who bonked them? That's a good question. They just collided heads trying to go for the ball. That's incidental. Oh, and back to the corner flag for Canada. This is their fifth. 0-0 tie. This is very critical. For Eustachio, the hero against South Africa. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Header. Oh! I'm actually shocked they went with the free kick because Morocco was in possession. Nope. So Morocco gets a free kick. Expected goals. Well, right now they're not. They didn't expect Morocco to score goals because they're being backpedaled. But there's still 55 minutes left in the game, if you will. So anyway, anything can happen. They'll backpedal when they want to backpedal, and they'll backpedal now. Hmm. Well, at least the guy doesn't get a foul, so you should be happy about that. But apparently not. Hmm. Well, that's the way it goes. That's the way it really goes, and all that. So, yeah. Well, see what Canada does here. Oh, I was about to say, oh, the corner flip. They're expecting like the corner. No, header. Hmm. Yeah, it goes a foul in the Canadian and all that. Why don't you just yell? Free kick, free kick. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy how they had to replace the guy with three World Cup goals because of injury. And you'd be thinking, well, that might be for Canada, but you never know. So, well, that's a nasty injury. Derek Cordelius got hurt in training. That could have helped us out. Well, there's no cripple. Oh, be careful, Laria. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Oh, man, be careful. This could be bad. Oh, my gosh, that's a brouhaha. It's a Canadian brouhaha. Probably a double yellow card. I would probably give a double yellow card. One to a couple of players who started this. I think it'll be a couple of yellow cards. So now he's got the yellow card out of his pocket, but the question on my mind is who does he send it to? Yep, it's Hakimi, and it will be Laria. Has to be a yellow card for both. Well, I knew it. I said, yeah, that's going to be a double yellow card, one for each player. Well, yeah, he pushed him, and then Laria came up to him. Yeah, I think if Laria had not touched the player, that would have been just Takimi's yellow card. Well, they both are lucky they'll be still playing. Oh, that especially Laria. Kind of bumping into the official. You can't do that. But yeah. So yeah, Canada's got to get something going here. Usually at halftime, I just tape something and come back to it. But due to the fact that it's Canada versus um, Morocco, and I have to stream it and be on the ball for when it comes back, then I can't really do it. I would have done probably golf because I think golf's going to be the shortest of the the thingies. Yeah, that's right. So Paraguay, France starts at 5 o'clock, and I would have to do OTP. Classic soccer. Yeah. 6 o'clock, second half. Classic soccer. Anyway, here we go. Anyway, here we go. If I can't try straight. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Anyway, yeah. So still no score. Canada's got to get something going eventually. Whoops. Ah, stupid. That's a yellow card. Well, yeah, that's brutal because that's a yellow card for him. We don't want to lose him, especially against France or Paraguay. Yeah. Oh, this would be crazy. Oh, but the yellow card for Morocco. Honey. Oh, he clipped them. He was going down and then he clipped them, so that's a yellow. I wonder if Michael Oliver is doing the right thing by these cards and all that. We're about to get stoppage time, which is like big. Probably like 2 minutes by Magos. Oh, they're gonna add 6, huh? Okay. Got slid down. Uh-oh. No, he slid on his own accord. Hmm. He got the ball, not the player, so that'll help. So 6 minutes of added time. We're through 30 seconds of it. That doesn't mean anything because they'll be out of time. Oh, no. And again, gotta be careful. Jeffrey David has to be careful because that could get him. Remember, 2 yellow cards is a red card. Yeah, Canada. I was gonna say, wait a minute, think Canada plays France. Wait, wait. Nope, not a good idea. Hmm. Oh no, no, oh no. Oh, I saw that coming. Thank goodness for that. Oh, you got the ball, not the man. So that's why we keep going. Well, final minute before we go into halftime. Bonked him. And it's yellow. It's a yellow for Al Cruz. So many yellows. I think that's 6. Yellows by my count. Man, this is getting a little bit undisciplined. The record for most yellow cards in one match is 16, and that was that famous Battle of Nuremberg between Portugal and Holland in the round of 16 in 2006. 2 players from both sides got eliminated. I don't know how many people got red carded, the straight red, or else it's just yellow. El Canus has a yellow. Canada's got to get something going before the half. Up and okay. Oh, they're gonna call it. Yep, they're gonna call it. They're calling the first half and nothing doing for either side. So at least, I mean, Canada is holding Morocco flat-footed. That was what I wanted from this game. I'm like, I don't want Morocco to crush it. And I think there are 6 yellow cards. Yeah. John Adams. ChatGPT says that Argentina will beat Spain. I agree. They say Colombia. ChatGPT says that Colombia will beat Switzerland. Mexico will beat England. Brazil will beat Norway. And Argentina will beat Egypt. Spain will beat Portugal. America will beat Belgium. Figure. France will beat Paraguay. Morocco will beat us. And then they said Morocco will shock the world. ChatGPT says that Morocco will shock the world. Spain will beat the Americans. Brazil will beat Mexico. Argentina will beat Colombia. And then, well, Spain and Argentina. Yeah, they said of the 16 games, 10 had winning moments in the 86th minute or beyond. Yeah, Eustachio, yep. Kiro Martini, yeah, for Brazil. Paraguay wins on penalty kicks, yeah. Morocco wins on penalty kicks, yeah. Irving Haaland in the 86th minute. Well, that wasn't long enough for me. Harry Kane, yep. I did that. Belgium beat Senegal. Portugal won their game. Egypt beats Australia on penalty kicks. Argentina wins the game. All that. So $55. $5, huh? Check FIFA rule. America's pastime. Yeah, Toronto, Seattle is on MLB Network. Fox will have games at 8 o'clock. Beds and prayers, yeah. Pittsburgh, Washington, 11 a.m. Mexico has yet to give up a goal to Spain as well. Anyway. Yeah. The goalie, if it wasn't for the goalie, I think Morocco was screwed. Anyway. Yeah. So I grew up in the Philippines. 14 and 16 favorites. Yeah, they said Holland or Germany were favorites. in their games, and they lost. They're the only two. Yeah. Let's take over Houston. That's great. Oh, Gavin McKenna for the Leafs wore 92. I thought he would have worn number 12 because that's what's the ping pong number. And, you know, he would have worn 72, but one problem is that Bobrovsky, when he signed with the Leafs, wanted to wear 72. And so 92 happened. Yeah. Yeah. You're 92. That's Jeff O'Neill's number. So strange things have happened in essence. So yeah. So just gonna do some club pogo in the meantime. Very dead family guy. Everyone sleeps from 1989. I want really like to see that. So, yep. Action PC baseball. A lot of people talking about that. Sami Zayn's gonna lose. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they even made him champ in the first place. If they're gonna be bitchy about it. Mr. America. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think American Dad wins because Steve's stuff and all that. Canon's spiritual season. White 2 and White 3. Yeah, the greatest story in World Cup history. It's got to be Kevin Barrett. Because, like, I don't think anyone would have expected to see that. Spread highlights. CM Punk in the SummerSlam. The real reason. Well, I could guess who the real reason is. Yep, and I believe that name is Brock Lesnar. Yep, Brock Lesnar pushing things through. So, yeah. All right, just looking at the subscriptions and all that, and yeah, it's halftime. Be about, I say, 5 minutes before we finish it off. I'm just gonna play some first class solitaire. Obviously, I would like to have some background noise, but I don't want to get myself in trouble. So that's what we want. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did the Simpsons Unhinged, talking about that 15th season episode, the Bart Mango banner, when Bart moons the American flag, but he didn't do it on purpose. What happened was that Homer and Marge tried to finagle the three kids to take their booster shots, and all that. Bart is less than willing and sends Dr. Hibbert on a goose chase throughout Springfield. And just when Bart thinks he's won over Dr. Hibbert, he gets hit by latex mask wearing Bernie. So, of course, Bart gets shot, but then he starts not hearing anything, and then his ear hole is covered shut. Dr. Hibbert gets himself out of the malpractice. So, anyway, Bart tries to fit in and all that. He actually unknowingly stands up to the bullies and wins out. And then Marge tells Bart to stay away from school at all costs, but Bart says that they're playing donkey basketball against the staff. Donkey basketball, that's the first I've heard of it. Unlike you. No, sorry. Now I've heard everything. Other than you, haha. Remember that joke when his hearing comes back. So, of course, Bart toys with a donkey with a carrot, not realizing the American anthem is being played because obviously you can't hear it. And then, Martin snaps a picture. Everyone boos him. Bart doesn't know what's going on. Marge tries to calm the situation down, but because of Bart's pranks to do with stuff like being pregnant, wheelchair, blind, and with a railroad spike. And I said, I don't think I even said pregnant Bart. But regardless of that, and then the Springfield shopper, for some strange reason, decides to overblow the story, even though that's just a simple misunderstanding. So the Simpsons become pariahs. Lisa even gets spam mail with "Call Me Pig" on it. So they go on a talk show, and the guy kind of gets on Bart's nerves, saying that you think America's better than Jesus. Well, some people do. And then Marge decides to snap at people. And everyone is shocked. And then the host asks Marge why she is not being hated in Springfield. I will have great things to do with Springfield. Unfortunately, though, it gets them basically as pariahs by the American government. Everything gets moved, including the Adult Film Awards. So basically, Mayor Quimby decides to call themselves Libertyville, and everything will be $17.76. Of course, most people are okay with it. not a lot of people are. They do the red, white, and blue traffic lights. Apu basically Americanizes his 8 kids' names, I think, trying to prevent Homeland Security or something from destroying the family and all that. Of course, the Simpsons get arrested for ruining the American Knows Best Act, which of course was real, and then they get forced into a re-education thing, which was actually Alcatraz. Oh, that it feels like the Americans overreact to the whole situation with Bart and all that. It's akin to 9/11. But I mean, there's a right way and wrong way to figure this out. So anyway, they show degrading cartoons and forcing people to get rid of their beliefs, and then the Simpsons think they're okay and all that. They get off Alcatraz. Lisa says, "Swim towards San Francisco." I'm not made of money. We're swimming towards Oakland. However, they actually get picked up by a French ship that recognizes the Simpsons. So basically, they live the high life in France, but then they realize everything they own is back in Springfield. So they hide themselves as immigrants and manage to get back to Springfield with no problems at all. So that was just shocking. Yeah, it basically lampooned America's reaction to the whole 9/11 thing. Although they said it was to spoof the whole Dixie Chicks crapola and all that. But there's got to be a bigger story that, it was to get angry at those people. So anyway, that's what ends up happening. And then I got to worry about Tuesday, because Tuesday is Who Done It Best. I talk about the 2 great episodes of season 4 that could easily be everyone's number 1 pick for best episode ever. I called it Springfield Connection, but no. Last I stick to Springfield and March versus the Monorail. March versus the Monorail, that's the one in which Springfield gets $3 million from Mr. Burns, and a salesperson says that the monorail is the only way to go. And of course, everything goes for crap because Homer is the monorail conductor and all that. And Marge goes into massive fret mode. But basically, Lyle scams him out of the money and all that. He does get his comeuppance because he actually lands in North Haverbrook and gets beaten up for basically losing the town their money. $5 million for adage. So Jim made a post. Yeah, he definitely made a post about America 250 and all that. Yeah, that's amazing. 250 years in America. And it's funny how Canada's playing the soccer match in Houston instead of the Americans. Well, the Americans have to play on Monday. I'm actually shocked they didn't just try to put the Americans matches so that it lines up on the 4th of July. So that's for sure. Oh, I guess we're back on the air, obviously. Oh, only missed 2 minutes. That's not bad. Good timing, though, too. Yeah, we have to worry about, that. And let's stick to Springfield. It's the one that Homer ends up being the leader of the, oh, yeah, that's right. We're left. Shoot! Oh, okay, that's good. You got the corner. I guess that's Canada's end. What's Eustachio complaining about? It's a corner. What's he complaining about? Kind of the holding call. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a holding call at all. That's the problem. So yeah, everyone knows that. You know, he's passing. Ooh, number 4, and that will be a goal kick. Can't blame him. You just can't. Now another yellow card for Canada. Yike. That's not good. Kinda, yeah. That's not good. So that's kind of awkward. So he's got a yellow card. The two guys who had yellow cards from last game, Saliba and Seeger. Well, Seeger's in the games. Saliba's not. Over a pass. Ah! Oh, Nahi. Ah. Ugh. That's a nice pass, though. Oh, now I need to the right side. It's in. Well, that sucks. For us. That sucks. Well, there's still 40 minutes plus stoppage time left to tie. It's not possible. I mean, Belgium tied the game with Senegal down by 2 with 5 minutes to go. So anything can happen. Well, that's not good, but seeing stranger things happen. I mean, England was down 1-0 to Congo. So, we could still win. Yeah, Morocco, one of the 2030 co-hosts. Shoot. Bumped into him. Nice header. Really? Yeah, you got the ball, not the player, so that's a move forward situation. Okay. Yeah. Do they have to say offside if Canada has the ball? But then again, it would be a little closer to the pitch, if you will. Yeah. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, corner. So Luke's got a yellow card. Larry has got a yellow card. Jonathan David has a yellow card. So 3 and 2 others have 1. And Rahimi had to come in first. So Barry. Onani's got a yellow card. El Canis has a yellow card. Hakimi and Halil. So they have 4. We have 3 yellow cards right now. So yeah, I was right when I said they threw 6 yellow cards out. And now we had our 7th. So yeah. 3 for us, 4 for them. Yeah, he botched it. That's our ball. So, yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Canada wins. They play Thursday in the quarterfinals. That'll be fun to see. Honest with you, probably gonna be France. Yeah, it's probably gonna be France if anything. I mean, I don't see Paraguay beating the French because it's not just Mbappe; it's Dembele and a few other good guys. A lot of people said France has the young talent. I agree. Yep. Yeah, that's what you want. Foul. Yeah, I don't know why General Infantile is here. I'm actually shocked he's not at France Paraguay. I would have that would have made more sense for him to be in um Atlanta. Is it? No, not in New York. The game in Philly. Sorry, and Philly has the massive heat. They actually said they weren't sure if the game between France and Paraguay were going to go ahead as scheduled for 5 Eastern time because of the heat in Philly. Stacchio's making another corner. Oh, not a bad idea. All the flags up. Do you have to play the? Oh, I was gonna say, do you have to play the flag? Um, all that. If you don't do anything, then the offside doesn't mean anything. That's what I want to know. Right. Yeah. You can't play with your hands. Interesting. Anyway, we got fumble. Ooh, they're gonna call a Canadian foul, I think. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he just got foot on it. That should be some kind of foul, not a. Oh, let's give the ball back to Morocco. That's pathetic. Very pathetic. Very pathetic. Yeah, get a lot of things coming in my head. All that. So, hmm. Well, looks like Morocco's going to make a pair of substitutions. So I see two Moroccans out there. I'll say he's mad. Hmm. To be fair, he kind of did get the ball. Oh, Morocco's making two subs. That means they'll have two left. Throw a bat until you beat. So, okay, so Al Canis, number 23, and Baghdadi, 6 are out. Telby and Amrabat, 4 and 7 are in. And Oliseh is gone. Who's coming in? Oh, there's Kyle Larin, who was kind of a hero against Bosnia and Herzegovina, scoring the tying goal. That got us a point. Don't need Kyle Larin. At least they get 5 substitutions. Ah, no. Screwed up. Oh man, not again. Okay, great. Well, that was unfortunate. I thought Canada got advantage on that one. All that much. Yeah. Oh, just for that? That was a light tap on the freaking knee. That's pathetic. That is so pathetic. And all that. But whatever. So, yeah, we should be over by 3 o'clock. Take about 15 minutes to think about things, and then at 3:15, do a few things. It'll be easy. Yeah, my timing's a little bit better than you think it is if everything goes according to plan. So that's the truth. So 1-0 for Canada. Yeah, I know I'm on subs mode. Yeah, I understand. I forgot. Yeah, but I do subs mode on purpose because I don't want people like tuning it like I don't know non subscribers and basically flooding the chat with some insulting language and all that. So that's the thing. That's why I kind of keep this at a leisurely pace and all that, so that only the subscribers can talk. And it's only like 1 minute. Like you know, you could sub and then you come back out and all that. It's not like soccer. Oh, oh, is it off them? What's going on here? Oh, they're calling offside. Onani's goal. 79 kilometers per hour, 11.7 rotations per minute. So, anyway, lots of people are happy and all that. They have to be. Very happy. Very, very happy. Happy, joy, joy. And all that. Well, of course, if you are unsubscribed or you're trying to reach me, you can always just drop a line when, when the video ends, like the stream ends, they'll just have the playback and comments down below, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I purposely do that so that I can get like clear cut stuff. Oh, look at this! Oh, they're gonna call a penalty. They're gonna call yellow card on Laren. Are you kidding me? Kyle Laren. He went for the ball. Watch this. Okay. Oh, just because he was trying to stop too. It's not so easy. It's like on a bicycle. You can't stop down a hill perfectly. You have to go with the way it is. That is pathetic off of Laren. They called it a yellow card. Oh, a hydration break? Yeah, the way they're going off, it is the stupid hydration break. So, yeah. This could be big. This could be big. I am not so sure, but this could be big. Hmm. I sent Bill that message about the officials being English, and is that a good sign? He says, "Hell no." Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I should get that to Bill. Bill, Kevin McKenna. Hmm. Nazar Privlov. So CSKA Moscow, projected to be a top 3 pick in the entry draft next year, will not be locked into a KHL contract. But that doesn't mean they can't pick him up. Stars and Stripes Challenge. Yeah, I remember that. Mm. Shane Wright might leave the Kraken. Okay. That's a big NHL thing. 1-0 Morocco. Canada's got 4 people on a yellow card, which kind of sucks for us. Canada, remember, it's in black. They have 18 minutes of normal time left, and then stoppage time to pull one back. Wonder what Marsh is thinking right now. 17 minutes to go. I never stoppages and all that. That'll probably be like 3 minutes for sure. A lot of people said there were more Canadian representation in Houston than Morocco. Yeah, Morocco, this would be a big moment for them, of course, getting to the quarterfinals because that gives them momentum in 4 years' time for the World Cup, in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco, among others. Yeah, this will be the first World Cup that will have games played on 2 continents in the same tournament. because Spain and Portugal are in Europe, Morocco's in Africa. But there's actually also the thing. Uh, there's actually some matches that are going to be in South America to celebrate the centennial of the World Cup, and that was 1930 in Uruguay, right? Yeah, Uruguay hosted the World Cup, right? Yeah, they did. Oh, escapable. Ooh, this is tight. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, he's gonna get bonked. It'll be a yellow. Oh, it's a free kick. It was outside the box. Rats. It was in the box. That's a penalty. Shot for Canada, but nope. Yeah, I don't think he stepped into the box yet. It was from the semicircle, so they're gonna call a free kick on us. Key saves right there. Well, Eustaquio's done enough, hopefully. Surprised Canada's not making substitutions. Yep, that's our end. All right. All the Canadian flags in Houston. Well, imagine our game against Algeria. That could be big. That could be a big game against Algeria, and then if we somehow have beaten Algeria, that spray's a little bit off. Yeah, all right, that spray's off. Too high. Not a bad idea. They try to chip it. He did chip it over the wall. Not a bad idea, but I think he put too much onto it. Watch. Yeah, he chipped it. Ouch. That hurt. That definitely hurt. Now Canada's going to make some changes. There's Promise David. Judd Ahmed's off too. Who else is in for? Oh, Ahmed and Laria are off. Who's up? Oh, there's Schaffelberg with Promise David. Alfonso Davies probably is going to be the next one. And who knows? It could be Osario. Berg. I got a chance. On rage. Oh, I forced the save. I forced the save. You thought he had it. Not a bad idea by Tejan. Oh, yeah, I forced. the parry from the goalie. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens here. Akio. A lot of corners today. Too much. Seeger up high. Header. I think it was a foul anyway. I think it would have been a foul anyway for us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would have went in that. Okay, let's got two substitutions. Davies. Man, if Davies hadn't gotten hurt before the tournament, I think he probably would have been the magic man. All that. Anyway, here we go. Yo, flip shot. Him in the box. Stakio. Nope. We'll see what happens. Got 9 minutes left in normal time. Oh no, they got numbers. They got numbers. Yep. Yep, that's it now, I guess. Unless he was offside. They're not saying anything about offside, but yeah, I figured. Yeah, I thought so. If. Well, that sucked. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything going to happen. So, yeah, it's over. Or is it? I don't know. Yep. Down 2-0. This looks very bad. But at least we won a knockout game. Can't say the same for Scotland. Haha. 192 goals. And everyone thought that when they had to make that substitution of one of their players, key players, in the 25th minute, that was it. But no. You have nothing to fear. You're down 2-0. Oh, he thought it was in, but it hit the crossbar. It hit the crossbar and bounced down in front of the line, which means no goal. I don't know if it was on side. It looks bad. Seager and Buchanan are off. So, yeah. Onani, 2 goals, and Diop are out. Almora and Sainane. Who's our substitutions? We had 2 substitutions of our own. There's 2 guys coming together. Oof. Well, I mean, he's coming for the ball. Can't get out of the way that fast. That was just a brutal collision. Buchanan and Seager are out. Nelson and Osario are in. So no Alfonso Davies. Ugh. Yeah. Makes you think that if Alfonso was healthy, we would have won. Why? Yeah. Hmm. That's very sad about Alfonso Davies. You know, he was our poster boy headed into this tournament. Yeah, I think a healthy Davies would have been helpful to us. And maybe we get the tie against Switzerland. But yeah, it's over. Yeah, I think we'll call this at 2-0. Yeah, there's only a few minutes left. We'll call this. I'm gonna call this, and basically that's it. That's it. That's it. I had to wear something on underneath because I didn't feel like if Canada was doing so poorly, I had to take off my shirt, I'd be shirtless. Nobody needs to see that. So yeah, we'll just call this one Canada falls flat, but it was expected. Like I didn't expect anything less. But that's all I've got. So thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.